Hi guys, it's Marc Zicree of Space Command, also known as Mr. Sci-Fi, and I'm here today to talk about some movies I've been seeing that have a similar element, which is adults protecting solemn, tough children. I just saw Logan, which is actually a very, very good movie. Generally, I don't like superheroes very much, but this one has a lot of reality to it. And one of the ways to make a superhero movie more real, of course, is you have them dress in regular clothes, not spandex. You have them curse. You have them go to the bathroom, things like that, and and you have them suffer when they bleed. You have the more reality to the wounds, and also, of course, there's a grittier look. It's often very handheld, kind of, it's a kind of more reality based, and I liked it. Again, one of the problems I said I had about superhero movies is the characters go from A to B to A to B to A to B, and it's true in this one too, because Wolverine starts out not friendly, not liking people, and he gets a little nicer, and he warms to people, and he's loyal and so forth, but this is the best of all the Wolverine movies, and Hugh Jackman, this is his great role, of course. I find him kind of bland in other roles, but I find him great as Wolverine, as I'm sure most people do. But in this one, he's protecting a solemn little girl who has a secret, and she's terrific, and she's tough, and it really works. And it's a winning formula that's worked for many years in many, many movies. The great one, of course, is Aliens, with Sigourney Weaver and Newt. And that's just a spectacular film, one of my favorite films. And again, solemn, tough little girl, and very strong adult protecting her and determined to save her. And there's two other films with that same adult little girl combination that I've seen recently that I can recommend. One is called Last Train to Busan, which is a Korean zombie film, and it's very, very good. It's about a father and a little girl daughter, and just very clever, very well made, very, very good. It's on Netflix, so you can watch it for free if you have Netflix. And the other film that I saw recently was, I saw it on an airplane, and I'd heard about it. It's called The Girl with All the Gifts, and again, it's another zombie film, but very interesting, very different, and Glenn Close is in it, and I think Patty Considine, and just again, very, very good. And particularly with zombie films, or even a film like Wolverine, the trick is always to have the rules be clear, and the rules of how that world works. And in all of these films, they do that, and of course, Aliens does that superlatively. And then and some there's also some other really great films with an adult protecting a kid, and in this case, a little boy. Terminator 2 is another really fine example of that kind of film, and of course, Cameron, between Aliens and Terminator 2, he really knows how to do that trick. And but certainly with these films, I've been watching, I can recommend them wholeheartedly. I also saw the movie Life, which is kind of an Alien knockoff, and it was okay, not great. It's basically, you can see that the pitch is Gravity meets Alien, and that's about what it is. And it's okay. There's certain films that I love just for the production design. If you just turn off the volume and watch them on your TV as wallpaper, they're cool looking, and this is one of those. But no real surprise in it, and and then I also watched recently the trailer for Alien Covenant, and they're also airing sort of a little prologue, little first 5 minutes of Alien Covenant on YouTube that you can watch. And again, and it has a very funny gag, which is a play on the famous chest burster scene in the first Alien, because this is Ridley Scott directing it again. And we'll see. Prometheus is a beautifully designed movie, but not a great movie in many ways. And Alien Covenant. The challenge, of course, with the Alien movies now is there's such a specific bag of tricks. And whereas the first Alien could shock and really be different and fresh and unlike anything we'd ever seen before, now when we see a movie with Alien in it, we know the tricks, and they can try and turn changes on it, but it's hard for it to be fresh and innovative. But we'll see. I hope it is. And of course, Aliens, the James Cameron movie, what he did with that to make it new, to make it fresh, was he made it a different genre. So where the first Alien film is a horror movie, Aliens is an action picture, and so that was very clever. He didn't try to just do the same film again, but with diminishing returns, and that's been the problem, I think, with many of the Alien films. After that. But Aliens is one of my favorite movies, as is Alien. So I think that's about it for now. Just a little short one. But the movies, I've mentioned Last Train to Busan, A Girl with All the Gifts, and Logan I can recommend. And I'm off to France, and so I'm going to MIPCOM, or MIPTV, a trade show for the world TV industry, talking Space Command, talking about a bunch of stuff. So we shall see what happens, but I will definitely keep you in the mix, my dear friends. So that's it for now, and we're moving along on Space Command. Lots is happening, and buttoning up the Twilight Zone companion. Did the interview with Jodie Serling, reaching out to George Takei to do an interview with him. Lots of fun stuff. So that's it for now. Talk soon, and be sure to subscribe to Mr. Sci-Fi on YouTube, my YouTube channel. There's probably by now hundreds of these videos about all manner of science fiction TV shows, books, and movies, and you can